Hey guys, I'd like to talk about the recent, transgender laws and stuff passing around a lot of different countries and like Canada, United States. And a lot of these sound pretty good, right? Like, hey, nobody's for discrimination, right? I don't think anybody is. Most people don't want to discriminate, and neither do I. I'm not going to judge people based necessarily on how they look. I might consider trends, but I'm not going to outright judge that person immediately. But a lot of these anti-discrimination laws pretty much do is just open the doors to be sued. It really just benefits lawyers and people who want to make extra money. Like there is already a huge problem in America with being sued, right? And you know, a lot of these people writing these laws are lawyers, so of course they're going to write in laws to benefit lawyers. And when you sue somebody, you need a lawyer. So, in reality, a lot of the only people really benefiting from this are lawyers. Like, schools will be sued, public services, these types of things that taxpayers pay for, and you're the one paying for this a lot of the times. And a lot of the times, it's hard to tell if the person actually did discriminate. It's hard to prove. So a lot of the times it's just based on that person's perception of being discriminated against. So it's faulty to begin with, and we're relying on judges and juries to make that decision for us when a lot of times they're probably wrong. So I really don't see the need for a lot of these anti-discrimination laws because first of all, I think people should have the right to freedom of association. Like if I don't want to sell something to you based on the way you look, then I think I should be able to have that right. Now, we live in a very multicultural society, and if somebody were to just discriminate against everybody who isn't white, their business would fail, right? Because half the people coming into the store are not white. So a lot of these laws are kind of unnecessary in the sense that you know it's not economically feasible to discriminate against people. Your business will fail, and if you do, you'll yes, you'll be known as a racist, and you'll be shunned, and nobody will buy your shit. That's another proof that we don't really live in a white supremacist society because a lot of white people wouldn't shop at your store. So, these laws are unnecessary and they're just benefiting lawyers. So we need to consider that when we're calling for all these new laws, especially when they're only benefiting a small segment of society, like LGBTQ, MWM, whatever laws. They're only really helping a small segment of society, and it's kind of, you know, it's not really helping anybody. It's just making lawyers a lot of money. So we need to just learn to accept that we will be discriminated against sometimes and to just go somewhere else. Like, I'm not going to force a religious person to make you a cake or to marry you if that's what they believe that's wrong. So I don't understand why you feel the need to force them when you can just get married somewhere else and the marriage will still be considered legitimate. You know, it makes me think you're an authoritarian when you're so willing to force people to bend to your will in using the government. And that's one of the problems I kind of have with democracy in some aspects is that, it can devolve to mob rule. And the average population, average person, is very easily manipulated. So it's very easy to manipulate the population to doing what you want. So, and into oppressing other people with their own money. So that's why a lot of people don't really want to continue supporting that system with their own money when it's being used against them. Right? So that's why I believe a lot of times a freer, less government system with less government influence would be better. But, things are getting hairy, and we need to keep our heads cool and just have a rational mind about things. But, if you like my content, subscribe, and keep in touch. Have a good day.